everybody. Um, this is Twy, and this is Beacoland. I've been playing on here for, I'm not exactly sure how long actually. I've been actually taking a break for a while. They're going to be starting a new season in about a month, and I'm going to do a tour of what I've built on the old season. And I'm probably going to start recording on the new season. So I'm going to go ahead and start giving you a tour of everything I've built so far on this season, and well, everything I've built on this season. That this is all I'm going to build on this season, because I'm not going to be playing anymore on this season, because after today I think they're going to be taking it down. So yeah, anyway, so let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put my armor back on for now. Anyway, my voice is still not quite used to talking a lot. I had my thyroid out a couple of years ago after I stopped recording. And let's see, here is the little bit of, this is the storage area of the castle. It's really nice actually. I like it a lot. I've still got a bunch of stuff laying out and about where I was doing stuff. This is the crafting area that I got. I've got all the stuff out and about where I was crafting things. All sorts of things where other people made these things, and they were in the shop for sale. The shop is gone now because they had an anarchy day start today, and it got blowed up. So I can't even show my shop. So that's the only thing I can't show. Anyway, over here, in this little area, you'll see the little enchanting setup I have, which I don't use a whole lot because I have my own XP farm, and there's another enchanting setup over there. And of course, more storage. And over here, I have a brewing setup and more nice things on the walls. But none of them I made, of course. Downstairs, I started building a downstairs area, but I never really finished it. I started doing some more storage, but again, I never finished this. I needed more storage as usual because I always need more storage. I had a cobblestone generator over here, as well as a shulker loader and storage for that. And I didn't do much else down here, I don't believe. Oh yeah, I did a little bit of a brewing setup, a temporary thing. And somebody was doing some sort of trading card thing, and I had my cards up on the wall. But other than that, I didn't really do anything down here. So back upstairs we go. And I think I had, yeah, I had all of the LAs in there. They can stay in there. Anyways, over here is the main hallway, and we have the throne room. Again, this is all decorative. Most of this I didn't use for anything because really, like I said, it's all decorative. I had a little like wine storage area for decoration, like a little storage room here, the ballroom, which was like decorative, a bunch of noisy kitties, the kitchen, and the dining room. This is the back garden area, which never really got finished, but that's okay. And then we have a lot of upstairs areas because this castle has like at least 2 or 3 levels, but it's like mostly bedrooms. They're pretty much all the same, except like they're just slightly different. So the beds will be different colors and carpets will be different, and there might be different orientations for different things. I would just run up here and sleep in one or a different one every so often. Of course, this area is like just got like chairs and stuff. Of course, you can see down below. And then we had some little areas here, another room. This was like supposed to be the throne room for the king or something, I guess. I never used it for anything. Let's see, we'll go upstairs again. You can actually step on out on the roof out here. And we can go up again, and you've got the outdoor roof area here, which heads in here. We got another room where we can sleep in here, or here, or here. You can head out on the roof here. Really, it's all pretty much the same. You can even go out on the roof. And everything was decorated, so it looks really nice, I think. Anyways, let's go back out this way. We'll head out to the back of the castle. There's a little door right back here, which was not included in the original castle design. And right here is my original mineshaft entrance. Well, it wasn't the actual original one, but it worked out pretty well when I was doing the extension. I originally had it in another location, but when I redid the location, I just extended it back to here and it worked out. And when I was looking for this location, I actually found a skeleton spawner and made a grinder. So I have this area here, and it's actually got a wither rose in there that is killing the skeletons so that I don't have to. And then I have the storage area here, which is there's a little bit of stuff here. You don't get this when you're using the wither rose to kill them. You just get a whole lot of bones and arrows, but that's mainly from AFKing for a very long time. So if you're not AFKing, you're not getting a lot of stuff. But I mean, I would come up here and AFK all night, so I would get a lot of stuff. And then there's one other place over here that I found while I was down here, and that's this place here. Oh, glow. Yeah, sometimes you get glow squid in here, but I found this area here, and I've also got the conduit up here so you don't like die from drowning. So I've got the amethyst farm and the occasional glow squid. I actually got the conduit from actually helping somebody fix an ocean. It was a lot of work, but it was worth it. And this was the original mine shaft where I dug up my original materials. Like everybody does strip mining in the beginning. Anyway, it takes a while to get back up, but even if I didn't have the conduit, I wouldn't drown, not with the bubbles. Anyways, back here, I have a mud, you put dirt down and you place the dirt right on top of like there or there, and it will push it out and make it into a block. And then you can dig it up and turn it into anything you want, pretty much. Either keep it as mud or turn it into the bricks. I needed bricks, so I used it for bricks. Anyway, this is the sugarcane farm I built, which is, it's got 8 layers in there, and I got plenty of sugarcane out of it. I have a shulker loader in there, and yeah, I've actually taken quite a lot of sugarcane out of there as well. So, I mean, really, I just AFK. I don't even have to AFK at the sugarcane farm. I just AFK at the iron farm, and then I don't have to worry about it. This is pretty much the smallest iron farm on the server, too. I'm pretty sure of it. It's only one cell. It has the one zombie and the 3 villagers. Of course, it's decorated down here. And you can like AFK right here. And the zombies, it produces quite a bit, but I mean, you really have to AFK to get them. I did have to do a little bit of adjusting of the actual design, because the original design had some of the iron just popping right down here. It didn't quite come out exactly the way it should have. Anyway, the last thing we want to see is right here. This is a barn design that I found on YouTube, which is really nice. Not exactly the way YouTube did it, because I didn't change the direction of the stripped oak. And I actually added something down below. You can probably hear them right now. Now we've got some horses here. And you've got this area upstairs. Of course, it's nothing going on upstairs, really. But this area here did not exist in the original design. But it actually looks like it works out. It looks like it was intended to be here all along. And I think it looks nice. I mean, everything is all set up to where I can have as much wool as I need. Every color is included. There's lots of excess white, of course. And of course I can AFK right in the middle of it. Now there is one area that I can't go through the nether portal to get to it because the original portal got busted. And there's another area over here that I also cannot access by nether portal. It's right back here. Let's see. No, where is it? Reading hall? No. Okay, where is it? Okay, I know I have. There it is. Alright, just a minute. There it is. I knew it was right here somewhere. Here we go. This is a double cave spider spawner that was built by me and a friend of mine. Can't really see a whole lot into the actual workings of the spawner areas, but it does work. You'd have to actually turn off the lights for it to actually work. I think it's like, yeah. I'll turn off both of these. And then you get the spiders start coming in. Yeah. Of course, it works better if you don't go downstairs and you turn on the rest of it as well. I mean, they still pop up and go through anyways, but anyway, it works. Anyways, back to where I was going, which was the ice farm. There it is. My original portal got busted for the ice farm. Somebody was playing in the nether roof where they shouldn't have been and probably got a ghast spawned. So I tried to relight the portal, but it took me to the nether bottom, underworld or whatever. It didn't reconnect me to the roof, so I ended up just flying over here. It was easier. So that portal is not working right. Anyway, I built this ice worm because I needed a lot of ice for making roads in the nether. As well as, well, not the nether per se. Well, yeah, the ice in the nether needs to be ice, I think, because it's like ice in the nether needs to be ice because it doesn't spawn monsters. You also needed ice for other things to make packed ice for other stuff. But anyways, that's all that's over here though. So we've got the light blue concrete and the light blue everything else. There's actually no access to the down below because I didn't need access down there anymore. It is safe in here other than the front door. I mean, you can see down there a little bit. I used white concrete down there. I did save all my schematics for everything though. I planned on probably using them again. It's possible. Anyways, we will head back to my portal that goes to the roof, and then we'll head on to the next area. Anyway, here's my portal that goes to the nether roof. So the one in my castle actually doesn't go to the roof. And I had to have this one really far away because otherwise they were connected. And that's the portal that was supposed to go to the ice farm back there. But as you can see, it's kind of messed up. The ice itself there should have been more ice there. I relit it earlier today. I have actually tried to record this video. This is the third try. So, yeah. First one I accidentally deleted, and the second one, the widescreen effect wasn't... The video was squashed into a square instead of being widescreen, so yeah, it wasn't working out right. But I think I've gotten it fixed this time. I've double checked it. I did a test run. So I'm pretty sure this is not squashed. So, if it doesn't work out this time, I'm going to not be very happy. And I did check and it looked alright, so I'm going to say it's going to be alright. Anyway, the first thing we're going to check next is going to be this pigman farm. This is the first of my pigman farms. This one I mainly did for bartering uses. And you should be able to see it. There we go. We've got, this one uses turtle eggs. See if I can land on it. Yes. Okay, down here is where I was storing all of the products that you get from the actual bartering. So, I mean, you have everything that you get from bartering down here. Although I think this last chest was just still that. I think there was supposed to be an overflow, but I'm not sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, you've got the pigmen right there. I can reach over from about here to tap on that button to get them started if I put gold in there for them. This had to be a slightly manual farm because I literally have to craft the gold nuggets into bars to put into the chest over there, because I don't want to have to actually be killing the pigmen myself. I didn't want to use an auto clicker. I didn't really see the point in it. I wanted to just be able to AFK and actually go to bed and not have to worry about an auto clicker. Anyway, we've got pigmen. Lots of them. Farms actually work really well around here. I usually get some, when I was at AFK in here, I used to get like little baby zombies and I had to be really careful with them. Not that they would harm me, but before I fixed this, I had them running around with chickens and getting down into this bottom area, and they messed up the hopper minecarts down here. And that was an issue. They also got down onto that railing down there, and they messed up the whole running of those hopper minecarts as well. So I literally had to put in glass to stop them from getting down there. So I had to glass in this whole area to keep them out of there, keep them out of there, keep them out of there. But in the end, I was able to do it. Anyway, that's the pigman farm for this area. So now, we'll head over to the witch farm. But we'll actually head over to, instead of the witch farm first, we're going to head to the other pigman farm. That'll be the first one we'll go to. That's this one here. This one actually, instead of being an actual pigman farm, this is more of an XP farm. And it's actually based off of the XP farm that was created or built by the people on the server. It's got like 8 portals up there, or I don't know if it's 8 or not. Well, I think it is 8 humongous portals that produces a lot of pigmen. And then there's like snowmen in the middle and pigmen. They're aggroed on the snowmen are aggroing the pigmen, so they're all running down towards the center. Anyway, this is the XP area that I use, and this is the enchanting area I tend to use more often. Of course, I've also got the clerics that I use most often. I actually named them Nicholas Flamel and Pernell Flamel. I thought it was kind of interesting. They were clerics, so they need to name that. And then we have the gold nuggets and the rotten flesh. And then I believe down here I had, I had the setup down here that was actually I'm auto packaging the gold nuggets and the flesh into shulker boxes. That's why they're not showing up above, because they're all being auto packaged below. So they're not gonna, they weren't being showed above because literally I was auto packaging them below. So I didn't have to worry about them above. I had actually forgotten that in the previous videos. I hadn't showed that because I had literally forgotten I had been off the server for such a long time. I think I have that in the schematic for this area too. So I definitely will have to remake that. Anyway, on to the next area. This is, of course, this is my food farm, and this is also what I used all those bricks for, because I made the mud bricks are here. This is what I used all my mud for. I think I literally made only enough mud to make the bricks for this. And of course I needed the food for here. Probably need some more fireworks as well. So yeah, this is I literally have like, just from being around here, going back and forth, that's how much cooked pork I have. I don't have as much on the leather. It doesn't produce as much leather as pork, but it still produces enough. Anyway, this is the area. I literally took a swamp and leveled the whole thing, and then I flooded it. And then, let's see, we've got, right here we have the stem farm I built. And you could probably find it on YouTube. It's the exact same one except for different colors. I chose to use the prismarine and light blue stained glass. And of course we've got the setup in here that works perfectly to get everything where it needs to go. We've got all the stuff that just flows around in a circle and gets caught by the hoppers when it gets over to where it needs to be. And if it doesn't get caught the first time, it flows back around. Alright, now let's see. The main reason for being in the this area, though, was because there was a witch hut over here. Which is right here. Let's see if I can actually land on top this area right here. Nope. I am out of practice. I made it. Okay, so, as you can see, I've got a carpet witch hut right on top, which actually looks pretty cool from up here. The witch hut itself is mostly just normal. I can't remember what design we used. I think it might have been, well, actually, I'm not even going to guess, because I haven't the faintest clue. I had some help building it though, but this is what it looks like in here. It's got string, trapdoors, all that stuff in there. Like I said, I'm pretty sure if anybody knows, they'll be able to recognize it. Anyway, on the inside we've got the killing area. Has the ability to not kill, but I prefer just letting them be killed when they come down. Anyway, we've got the collection zone down here. It's got a regular hopper system back up top. And then I just dump the stuff into the chest, and when the chokers get full, we just replace them with an empty one. And go ahead and take everything off to where they need to go, which is my sorting system back up there. Although now it's nowhere because we're not going to be taking them anywhere. Anyway, right over here is what is I like to call a zombie catcher trap. Right in the middle is a turtle egg. And right here we have just a little area where I've got water pushing, like, it was just enough space in this area for zombies to see the turtle egg and walk towards this area and then fall in. So at nighttime they would come here and they'd fall in, and then they'd get pushed by the water towards the front area. And then as they went through here, they would get on top of that pressure plate, walk on it, get a piece of dirt, pick up the piece of dirt, fall into the hole, pick up said dirt, and come out here, and I would put them in I used to have more rails going this way, and I would put them in these holes until I needed them. And then I could go back here and refill the dirt if I needed to as well. Because like here it is, right here. Of course I could refill the minecarts right there as well. And I had built a tunnel that had, this tunnel went all the way back to where the villagers were. So I could take the zombies where I needed them to go. I used to have a lot more zombies. As you can see, I've got a lot more holes. But I actually took most of these zombies out of here and used them. So I don't need them anymore. Anyway, right over here, we've got a slime farm. Which is just your typical slime farm, really. Which has nothing in it because I haven't really been here that much. It's got a place up there for me to AFK, but I haven't been needing slime. Anyways, over here I have a tree farm that's supposed to do 5 different types of trees. But I keep having this part mess up on me. It keeps breaking, and I don't know why. I don't think I'm going to bother with a 5 different type of tree farm next time. I think I'll just stick with the 4 type. I never had that one break on me. This one just doesn't work for some reason. Anyway, it's got the typical setup down there for the going around and getting caught by the typical hopper system and being sorted in the chests. But other than that, it doesn't quite work. Anyway, over here I have a moth swarm, and this one actually works really well. I mean, all I really have to do is flip a switch and it starts growing moss everywhere. So if I were to go back here and flip this switch, turn this on, you see, yeah, you can see moss going everywhere. And of course then that starts moving and that starts going all over the place. Of course you see moss and everything start going everywhere. And then the water starts going everywhere. Yeah, it does a pretty good job, truthfully. But we're going to go ahead and turn it off for now. I have no need to actually run this. Everything that is being run through that right now is actually being turned to the bone meal. So I actually filled up every single one of the chests that is being used for anything that isn't bone meal. So I really don't need them. Anyway, over here I have beetroot being grown and stored. So down here we have beetroot and seeds. Plenty of it. And then we have the identical, this is the identical type of setup over here. Except instead of beetroot and seeds, you have seeds and wheat. And villagers, of course. And of course, we have the same setup inside with seeds and wheat. And then over here, we have carrots and potatoes with a slightly different setup because they work differently. We've got villagers in the middle where they're being like, the villagers inside are trying to give them carrots and potatoes to the villagers in the middle, but it's just not working. They can't reach them. So instead of giving them the food, it's just falling down the middle and going in here instead. Hermivores instead. Probably mean, but still. And over here I have melon and I have pumpkins, which they grow, they get pushed off, they fall down the hole. And as they go down here, they get sorted into their chests. So melons, we have pumpkins. And then head back this way. This is the villager breeder, which was actually built long before I ever built the other farms over here. Not before some of the farms, but definitely before the farms that I built the crop farms. Especially the ones that needed villagers, because I needed villagers for them. I've actually got this set to off because I don't need excess villagers right now. I probably never will again. Anyway, these are the trading halls. I needed quite a lot of villagers for these. Each one holds 30, which is the maximum you're allowed to have in one place at a time on the server. And you have to have them at least 6 chunks apart. I think I went with 8 on mine because I wanted to be a little bit safer. Anyway, this one has librarians in it, and I believe I have every single book that you can get in the game in here, except for, like, there's one book you can't get. You have to get it through bartering with piglins. But I mean, I've gotten that one through bartering, so that's okay. And this one over here, which is identical, which is probably because I used a schematic, which I built myself. I didn't actually find this one on YouTube. I found the design for the actual breeder on YouTube, and I actually built the actual building around it. So this was my design. But anyway, we got clerics in here, and a crap ton of rotten flesh, which will sit there for eternity because I probably won't do anything. I didn't get finished with the road though. I think I ran out of spruce. Anyway, and I was planning on more of these trading halls, but I never got around to making more than 3. But anyway, this one was the farmers. So we had 30 farmers in here. But I mean, I got three of them done, so that was pretty good. Anyway, I think that's all I have to show. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything else. I look forward to building some new stuff on the new server and learning some of the new stuff for the 120 update, and just getting back into recording some things again as well. So we'll see how it goes. I'll see you guys in the new season. Bye.